going to see the animals now, Mia.
I'm Becca, and if you've been following me on my blog, on my weight loss blog, you will know that I have been working with Jane Plan, who are a diet delivery service. I've worked with them for 2 weeks to see if I can, one, lose weight with them using their diet plans, and two, whether the diets are actually sustainable long term, and whether when you stop dieting or stop the diet plan, whether you can actually continue the weight loss or maintain the weight loss, or whether in fact you actually just put the weight straight back on. Okay, so first off, I will tell you a little bit about the actual diet plan. The basic rules of the diet plan are that you follow it exactly as it is. You get a whole booklet within the pack that comes with all of the food that tells you exactly what you need to know. It's really, really good, and I referred back to it quite a few times throughout the 2 weeks. It gives you great trackers, weight loss trackers and activity trackers. You also have a food diary that you fill in, so you know exactly what you're having. There's a little section for if you go off plan as well. There weren't many days that I actually went off plan. I unfortunately had a weekend away right in the middle of it, which wasn't particularly planned very well. But what I did was I still ate well, and I still maintained a good weight loss, so I was really pleased. Anyway, back to the box. When the food arrived, it looked absolutely amazing. I was really, really pleased. Everything looked great. The packaging's really good, as I've shown before on a previous video. The packaging's really lovely, bright, bold colours, you know exactly what's inside, all the nutritional information, all the calories, basically everything you need to know. So the breakfasts consist of granolas, porridges, things like that are all made up with skimmed milk. Then you can have various pieces of fruit and vegetables throughout the day as snacks, and in addition to breakfast and lunch. Lunches are salads or soups. I think I got a little bit bored of soup just because I generally don't eat soup. I tend to only eat tomato soup if I ever have it. So I got a little bit bored of that. However, they were all lovely. I haven't had one soup that wasn't nice. The salads were great. It was the first time I'd eaten proper tuna and proper salmon, which I'm not a massive fish eater, but I actually really enjoyed them with the salad. They were really, really tasty. So there's something that I would have again, definitely. Then an afternoon snack normally consists of a biscuit or some kind of mixed fruits. I think there were almonds as well. They were all really good because I don't eat things like that, and I don't actually eat biscuits very often, so it was really nice to have that as a treat. I kind of had it in the mid-afternoon. Dinners, again, I didn't have any of the same dinners. They were all completely different for the 2 weeks. There were lentil cottage pies, Thai chicken curries, lasagna, beef lasagna, chicken casserole, beef, lovely. They were all really, really nice, really varied, really tasty. I didn't add any seasoning to them or chilies or anything. Everything was really, really good. It didn't feel like I was on a diet at all for the whole of the 2 weeks. It was really good. So at the midway point, also you can swap anything that you don't like. If you find that there is something that you don't like, or that you get two of, Jane Plan just swap them straight out. There's not an issue. I haven't had to do that, but they're on the phone, email, whenever you need them. So you just pick up the phone or write them an email, and I'm sure they'd sort it out straight away. So at the midway point, someone from the team gives you a ring just to make sure that you're still happy, you're still on track, and that happens every week while you're on the plan. which is really great because you can talk it through with someone if perhaps you've had a bad day or you've gone off plan. So that's really good, and it's really, really personalised. They know exactly where you're at, exactly what you're doing. It's really, really good. So at the midway point, I had lost £3, which was amazing. I had thought that I would probably lose 1 or 2, but I wasn't expecting 3. So I had hit my target of 13 stone I wanted to be that by the end of this year. So I hit that at the midway point. So after a week, I'd lost £3, which was brilliant. I found all of the products and the plan really, really easy to fit into your lifestyle. If you go to work all day, the soups can be warmed up in the pouches in the microwave if you've got one at work. The salads are great. You can just eat them cold straight out of the pot. Again, the dinners, the things like lasagna and cottage pies, they just take 25 minutes in an oven-proof dish, or you can microwave them. I'm not a massive fan of microwaving things. I prefer to use the oven, but they were perfectly fine. I microwaved a couple to test, and they were really good. So they'd be perfect for work. Again, at home, they were really, really good. I'm at home all day with a toddler, and it fit into my life so easily. It was great to quickly grab one of the soups or the salads or the dinners. Breakfast was really easy. Snacks were great. It fits so easily into my everyday life. Like I said, I didn't think that I was actually doing a diet or following a diet. So by the end of the 2 weeks, I had lost another £2 in the second week, bringing my total to £5 in 2 weeks, which was brilliant. To lose nearly half a stone in 2 weeks following this plan, I was really, really impressed. And to have got past my goal as well of where I wanted to personally be by the end of the year, coming into Christmas, then it's given me a real boost to know that I can do it. The only downside, as with any of these diet plans, is going to be the cost. I think it's if you sign up for 3 months, it's £199. If you sign up for a month, it's £149. I know they do have offers on quite a lot. I've been watching the site, and there's a Christmas offer on at the moment. I'm sure there'll be one after Christmas. There's plenty of offers, but it would still mean that as I have a toddler and a partner to feed as well, it would still become quite costly for me. You can add a partner's meal on. You can add, I think they're £3.50 per meal, so you can add those on as well. So that, because I felt like I wasn't ever cooking, which is the only other downside for me, is that you don't actually need to cook anything. I love cooking, and I love cooking for me and Mario, but with this you don't need to cook at all. So that would be the only other downside for me. I think these diets are great. I've really thoroughly enjoyed Jane Plan, and I couldn't recommend it enough to anyone. For me, I think I would probably order a month's box and then use 1 or 2 meals and replace those each day. I don't think I would do all 3 meals and all snacks every single day, because I just enjoy cooking. So I think what I would do is order a month's supply and then replace 1 or 2 meals a day. That way you're cutting down on your calories anyway, and also you're getting the variety. I struggle with knowing what to cook, what to have for lunch. I'm not great with breakfast. I force myself to have it every day, but I don't enjoy it. I don't like it. I hate homemade sandwiches, and then feel guilty if I've bought a sandwich, because on average they're about 400 to 500 calories. And dinners, I struggle to know what to do each month, which doesn't help when you've got quite a fussy partner. Not that he's a fussy eater, but he's just fussy with what I cook. So all in all, I would recommend it to everyone. I loved Jane Plan, and I think if I could afford to do it and I wasn't worried about cooking, or I wasn't a particularly good cook, I would most likely use Jane Plan all the time. A £5 weight loss for me is brilliant. Going into Christmas, I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really confident in myself again, which is something that I'd lost slightly. I wore a new dress that wasn't black. I wear black dresses all the time. I wore a gold sequin dress twice now on evenings out, and felt really good and felt really confident. People are starting to notice that I've lost a bit of weight, and I'm just generally feeling happier in myself. So I'm hoping that you've enjoyed my little journey over the last 4 weeks, and I'm sure there'll be some more opportunities that come up from this soon. I'll keep blogging about my weight loss and doing it on my own. So I hope that you'll join me in those blog posts. Thanks for watching. Bye.